All right, fastest 15 minutes on the internet, fastest 15 minutes in social media. And my name is Judson Powell. All right, hey, look. So I got a question for everybody, and I got a question mainly for YouTube. YouTube. Question for you guys. Why are you like going through my old videos and like removing some of them and banning some of them and shadow banning me? It's like I know. Like I've had videos where I've literally had like thousands of followers on a video, and but I get like the same like 30 people. And I'm not mad at y'all, and then I'm around places and people always are like, oh yeah, I see you on YouTube, man, and I'm like, really? How'd you see me or whatever? So I did start posting on Facebook in their little thing or whatever. And of course, when you do that, you automatically go to everything that goes on Facebook automatically goes to Instagram, and the one lone doggy out there by itself is I guess pretty much TikTok. So just asking questions. It's like, why are y'all after me? It's like all I'm doing is loving on me and my people. Pretty much, that's it. Just loving on me and my people. I'm not out here trying to make enemies or anything like that. What I'm trying to do is just to enlighten people, which is the job of all teachers. Yeah, okay, I don't want to get y'all to that negative, but the job of everybody that's teaching and preaching and everything else, even the people that are wrong or like are incorrect. What is it? A broken clock is right twice a day. Even if it's broke, it's still right. So don't take all of this stuff for granted, because we are in a unprecedented time in order to be able to do the things that we want to do. But we can't repeat stuff that was a detriment to us. Things that kept us oppressed and things that were detrimental to our existence, you got to get rid of them. And I guess that's my like whole argument with religion. And I'm not just talking about Christianity. I'm talking about all religion. Once again, listen to me. If there are 100 people in a room, then there are 100 religions in a room, because no two people practice any one religion alike. I mean, you can go anywhere, go to your mosque, and I guarantee you everybody in your mosque doesn't agree with what you think, or you might not agree with what they think. Y'all have a fundamental core belief maybe in the person that's the preacher or the teacher or whatever. Y'all have a fundamental belief in that person, but nobody is going to even agree 100% with that person. So here's what and this is what I always talk about. It's like, look, there are all of these things going on in parallel universes, and certain things in certain of these universes touch everybody, and certain things in these universes only touch you. See, you can't follow my path or take my path or do anything with my path except for maybe set me on the right way on my path. Say, well, bruh, go west instead of going north. But it's still up to me to decide whether or not I'm going to go north or go west. And all of these people that try to tell us, oh, well, if you don't do such and such and such, well, these are the consequences. You have no idea. There are people who don't do nothing that suffer heinous consequences to things. And we had, when I was a pastor, that was the one question that why why did this happen to these people, or why did this happen to this person, or whatever. And really and realistically, there is no person that can give you an answer. There's no person, no human being that could give you the answer to that question. So that's why we talk about spirituality being, the best thing. And we're not even saying it's got to be African spirituality or anything like that. What we're saying is the rudiments and the foundations of most of the spiritual disciplines came from Africa. And it's not to say that everybody else is bad or everybody else is wrong or anything like that, but there's nothing that you can really do that hasn't already kind of been done. There's nothing new. There literally is nothing new under the sun. Why? Because the sun is that whole deity thing. Ra is the creator, the unseen God, the creator God. And I use the term God loosely. It don't even, and there's no, and the other thing is there should be no gender. There should be none of that when it comes to the Most High. That's why we walk around talking about the Most High. They're really like, yeah, y'all woke conscious people. That ain't got nothing to do with, woke to me is like, okay, I understand all of the things that my oppressors are trying to do to me and trying to make me believe and to use fear tactics and all of that kind of stuff against me. That, to me, that's being woke, and not being able to have the wool pulled over your eyes so easily. That's woke. It ain't got nothing to do with your spirituality or your religion or whatever you do. And I stopped teaching a lot of that stuff. Why? Because it's like, if you don't want to learn it, then why should I be out here trying to force you to learn something? That's your path to enlightenment. And everybody is not going to, listen to what I say. And everything that I say is not 100% anything. But you got certain pastors and all that kind of stuff that in certain churches and all of that kind of stuff that have like this following towards the man or the woman of God who is in that congregation, and that person all of a sudden becomes superhuman and unable to do wrong or to say anything wrong. Back when I was in the church, I heard people cite their pastor over the scriptures. And I'm just like, okay. But y'all say that the scriptures are 100% right. And we all know that everybody uses what they want. They pick and choose what they want. And it doesn't matter what religion it is. There are certain things that's why I say that if there are 100 people in a room, there are 100 religions in that room, because everybody is not going to practice that religion the same exact way. It's not going to happen. That's why when people try to, say things, and it's like, what are you talking about? Why are you condemning people? And that's basically all religion does. It condemns and it judges you. It judges you and gives you guilt and fear and all of that. And that's all we just don't go for that. My God is me. I know everybody love that Snoop Dogg. I like to thank me for all this hard work. I like to thank me for getting up every morning. I like to thank me for, because I love me. I love me some me. Everybody else, y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all ain't got to love me. But guess what? I love me. And you know what? That's the whole thing about, humanity and just being a person or a human being. It's like, look, if you love yourself, because the people that are out here hating, those are people 9 times out of 10 that don't like themselves. The hate, trust me, the haters don't really like themselves. So they gotta find someone to hate on, and I'm a hater on some things, but I judge hate based on some criteria. So I won't call it like 100% hate, because no matter who you are, I believe that you should be free to express yourself, say what you want, do what you want, all of that kind of stuff, as long as it does not infringe on the freedom of others. That, why, just be a good citizen. Bad behavior it infringes on everybody. It infringes on everybody. It's like, I remember like in the like people in the old days, the gangsters and all of that, they would bum rush the party and mess up, everybody in the party having a good time, and then all of a sudden here comes some dude that ain't got no sense, or just angry with the world, and messes up the whole party. Well, why you shooting up in the air? And that's another thing. I'd have been, because I'm a DJ. I was a DJ all my youth. So being a DJ, I was at a lot of parties, and I'm just saying, I've been at a bunch of them that got shot up, or people started fighting, or I've been at concerts. And all kinds of stuff where people just, started fighting. So I guess what I'm trying to get everybody to see is that this thing this journey that you're on, your life's journey, ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. And comparing yourself, or comparing, and the worst thing is not just comparing yourself, but comparing timelines. And we all get, and that's another thing. I'm not trying to say I'm better than nobody or anything like that, but these are things that you got to start realizing. And then once you realize them, once you have the knowledge, then you have to have wisdom and apply that knowledge to your life. And that will make your pathway a little bit easier, right? Because there are certain universal laws that are going to be in effect regardless of whether or not you believe them or not. Regardless of whether or not that's in your religion or not, those laws are going around you on a spiritual basis all day, every day, all day long. And so part of the question is, well, why did this happen, can be answered by you. You got to go inside and meditate. So that's why we teach meditation. And we teach to know thyself, and to thine own self be true. Get to know you. That's the main person to know. One thing that I do love about my wife is the fact that she 100% unequivocally knows who the hell she is. I'm just telling y'all. So until you really know who you are, and knowing who you are also includes your purpose. See that? So you can read every religious book ever written, and it's not going to change your spirituality or your soul. And certain things that that we get down to, it's like, okay, I kind of have gotten it to the point where I think that the whole thing boils down to good versus evil. And evil is allowed to exist when good people don't do nothing. So that's why I keep saying we got to learn how to play chess and stop playing checkers. Anyway, fastest 15 minutes is up. My name is Judson Powell. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, and hit the love button. And don't forget, we've got a new television network. It's called Kheprii, Kheprii.com. Kheprii. There are 2 I's at the end of the Kheprii. Love you.